Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back to another video. And yes, you are seeing Call of Duty World War II. And now that I've gotten my hands on the game after this recent huge update slash patch, I wanted to give my initial thoughts on it and tell you guys whether or not the game is overall better. And the quick answer to that is yes and no. And the no part is simply because of the fact that the original game design, specifically the maps, are really what's holding this game back from being, you know, a really, really solid Call of Duty game. But with all the changes that they've made with this huge patch, it does take a huge step in the right direction. And I'm also going to give you guys a tip on what class setup to run if you are a person that likes to run around, because with the initial design of this game, it just seems like with everything that's been implemented in the game, it hasn't really been it doesn't really support that sort of play style. But with this new update, the game is I'm pleased to say that the game is more balanced, and my experience with it has been overall better. I haven't really figured out how to consistently play well in team-based games yet. I have my games where I definitely shine, and then I have my games where it's like I've never played Call of Duty before. And yet that's because of the way the game is built. I haven't figured out a way yet how to counter teams that just block off the map and just don't move yet. But I'm working on it. And I wanted to tell you also that if you are a person that likes to run around, I recommend that, well, number one, free-for-all is a little bit more fun because more people are moving around. You know, you can't really close off the map. And another thing is this class setup that I will definitely recommend. Now, obviously, I recommend that you guys use the Resistance division. It is absolutely amazing, and it's not necessarily for the sound whoring or whatnot. The sound whoring isn't, at least with my experience, it's not like Sitrep Pro from Modern Warfare 3. Definitely not, at least not with my experience. But the other things that you can do besides helping a little bit with the sound whoring is the increased minimap coverage, and the one that makes it look like you have also the fact that the map looks like you have sixth sense whenever somebody's close to you, and the fact that you can scramble nearby players is awesome, because this game, there are lanes within lanes, and there are people that like to hide in very, very random places. In the last 12 hours alone, I've never seen people hide in so many random places. People that love to go prone and then that are not moving in random places. Like, for instance, in London Docks, just a little bit earlier before I started doing this video, I saw a dude, there were 3 boxes that made it seem like one little corner in one random place. I mean, there's little to no reason for somebody to be there, but yet they were just sitting there prone and just had their sights aimed down the entire time. There are spots like that all over this game, and this division helps you to basically counter that, hands down. And if somebody's using this division, and if you see that your minimap is getting scrambled, just look around you. They're not far away. They're really, really close to you, so just look around you. The chances are they're like either right next to you or right on the other side of whatever it is that's in front of you. And another thing that I highly recommend you use, at least you need to at least have a class like this: Resistance for the division, and Flanker for your basic training. Because not only do people like to sit around and have their sights aimed down and just look out windows, which, by the way, I mean, you know, it takes no skill, but in this game, people like that shine because of, number one, like I mentioned 3 times already, it's the way the maps are built, the original foundation of the game, and number 2, it's also the fact that using Flanker not only takes you off the minimap, kind of like Ghost, as long as you're moving, but it also delays the explosives that they leave down. They're like bouncing betties or trip mines or whatever the hell they're called in this game. And they love to do that. People will place those mines anywhere, and especially if they're hiding in a room with a window that is a room within a room within a room. I mean, it's do not even attempt to counter them without using Flanker. You will die every single time. And yeah, That's basically what I recommend. Try out the Resistance Division and always have a flanker class. I mean, if you are a person that likes to run around even a little bit, use a flanker class. I cannot stress that enough. But all in all, my final thoughts is yes, the game took a huge step in the right direction. It is more playable. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to be doing a little bit more experimenting with different setups, but I can definitely see myself running the Resistance Division pretty much damn near all the time, if not all the time, simply because of the fact that with the random spawns as well as the way the maps are built, those things in the Division, the perks in the Division really help me counter people that love to just sit around and do nothing, and this gives me another way for me to basically counter them. And with the unlimited sprint is something that seems like shrinks the maps a little bit as well, which is something that's definitely a step in the right direction. So all in all, the patch was really good, and hopefully they'll continue to make more improvements. And unfortunately, they won't be able to do much with the way the maps are designed because those are already set in stone. But with future DLC, they can always do more. They can always make better maps in future DLC, which time will determine. But anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary, and if you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.